What is up, guys? Welcome to day 24, I believe, of back testing. Um, my mentality. Let's talk about it. I feel like I talk about this every video, and I kind of want to do that starting from now on. Just before I back test to kind of get what I'm thinking, so I can look back on my progress. Right now, hold on, my mic's kind of far. As of right now, man, my whole entire I feel like today, first of all, let's start with today. Today, I feel like I took a day off, but at the same time, I still did a little bit of work. I felt kind of lazy. I mostly think that's because I was like doom scrolling on my phone when I woke up. I probably should stop doing that because it is honestly ruining my whole entire day. Because I should get up right away, get ready for the day, you know, and then do whatever I have to do. But I feel like that kind of ruined my whole entire like vibe. I stayed in bed. I didn't really do much, and honestly, it's a good thing that I'm feeling guilty about it because if I didn't feel guilty about it, that means that I wouldn't have the urge to change, And I honestly felt uncomfortable, but comfortable at the same time. It's like I'm always uncomfortable being comfortable. You know what I mean? Like I want to be in a position where I'm uncomfortable because that means that I'm in a position where I could grow. You know what I mean? So yeah, today was kind of like a day off. I did take one demo trade uh, today, and it went pretty well actually, but it didn't hit my limit, my buy limit. So we can see that price was in an uptrend during the time, and Asian market just opened when I placed this trade, and I was planning on entering on this fair value gap right here on the 15 minute, but it didn't show any interest. Price didn't show any interest in it. Uh, it did go down eventually, but it went inside this fair value gap instead, and not this one. If we did enter, we would. I think we would have entered in a good spot just down here. But yeah, price didn't end up going down, but it ended up hitting my take profit. So if I entered in on this trade at this candle right here, um, we would have hit our profits pretty well. Maybe made like $500 off that trade. But yeah, I also want to say that I'm not gonna explain anything of what I'm not gonna explain the story of what happened. But man, people just be talking shit behind your back. People just be talking shit behind your back, bro. Um, this is one thing that I want to get. I don't like. I don't feel like I have an ounce of hate for anybody on this planet. Not one ounce of hate. Maybe okay. That's actually a bold statement. I don't have an ounce of hate for. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I don't really have an ounce of hate for anybody on this planet. But yeah, bro. A lot of people would just be talking shit behind your back. I wouldn't say a lot, but people in general would just be talking shit behind your back without you even knowing it. Um, and I'm grateful to say that I've grown to a point where even if people are talking shit behind my back, um, I don't hate them for it. Everybody's human. Everybody has their own opinions, I believe, and what's me to say that their opinion is wrong or bad? You know what I mean? Like I'm a nobody to them. I'm just another person on this earth living the same life they are. Not the same life, but like we're both living. Um, Everybody has their own opinion, and like me getting frustrated at that, what's that gonna do? You know what I mean? What is getting frustrated at something gonna do? What is getting mad at something gonna do? You gotta keep your cool. At the end of the day, you can't get mad at anything. You have to stay disciplined and stay at a mental state where if something's not worth your energy, if something's not worth your time, just don't bother. Don't entertain it. If somebody's talking shit to you, so be it, bro. Let them talk shit, bro. Somebody's pissing you off, if somebody's, you know, just mind your own business, bro. Keep doing you. Um, and another thing, I feel like recently I've been betrayed by so many people. Um, but you know, at the end of the day, you can't do anything about it, you know. And that's what sucks about it, is that even if you do get betrayed by somebody, you doing something bad to them or talking shit about them is only gonna make you look as bad as them at the end of the day. You know, you want to be that bigger person. You want to be that person that, you know, is mature enough to just say, okay, what you're doing is childish. I trusted you, and just move on with your life. Just carry on, because that's just a waste of your time. How is getting mad at somebody, you know, at the like, how's getting mad at somebody gonna benefit you at the end of the day? It's gonna give you what, gratification for like 5 minutes. You're gonna be like, okay, I fucking I don't know how to say it. I didn't one better or something. I got like, that's not gonna do anything. The best thing you could do is just move on and, you know, stay locked in on your goals. Yeah. Enough of that. Let's get into backtesting. I say that every video. I say let's get into backtesting because I feel like that's what we need to do. So yeah, today was honestly a pretty boring day for me. Didn't really do much. Okay, anyways, so we're looking at AUD/JPY live right here, but we will be going into, wait, let me take a screenshot. I think I already did take a screenshot of this, so we could delete that and then just, yeah. Alright, so we go into replay mode. Oh, I need to take some melatonin pills actually. Alright, so we just ended Asia's server session right here. Let's go to the next Asian session, which is around here, I think. Okay, yeah. So Asia session, let's go. Alright, so we have a pretty big order block here. Which I feel like is gonna get filled because if you see down here, we have a lot of like, I don't know, green bullish candles that might want to be filled, and price hasn't really dropped down towards this point yet. We also have a liquidity sweep right up here. I would say kind of there's two candles up here that are kind of the same length, and we just swept it with this. Yeah, this order block looks like it's gonna get filled because it's just coming out of consolidation, and it's just kind of out of nowhere. And in the past here as well, big order block right here. Honestly, I think this is gonna stay in an uptrend. The whole general trend of it is gonna stay in an uptrend since 1 hour we're going up, 4 hour we're also going up. We're actually about to sweep liquidity on the 4 hour. Daily, we're actually in a downtrend on the daily, but we just swept liquidity, yeah, to the upside. So I don't know. I feel like it needs to go down. Looks like it's gonna go down. So yeah, we're at right here. So this order block needs to be filled. We have fib retracement. So we are in a discounted price if we're going for shorts here. Would price go down that far? I don't think so. But let's see if there's any patterns in the 1 hour. Yeah, there's nothing really in the 1 hour. There is a pretty big two pretty big candles right here, bullish candles. You consider this as an order block, I think, in the one in the hourly. So yeah, price is bound to go down, honestly. And I think right here is where it happens, since liquidity is getting swept. And also, I don't want to trade too deep into Asia session. Like, I kind of want to trade between Asia and London. So yeah, let's place our short position here. Let's set our limit above, a little bit above the liquidity sweep, and our long, or our green, our TP. We're gonna aim for this fair value gap right here, because price hasn't been here yet. Oh shit, why'd I do that? Price hasn't been here yet. So I kind of want to target these areas. And I'm going to aim for the body, not the wick of the fair value gap. Well, I guess I could put it, nah, yeah. I guess I could put it like right here, right in the body. Gonna enter our short. Then confirm. Okay. This price ended up continuing in an uptrend, which was honestly pretty long. Holy crap, there's like 7 consecutive candles. But that's okay. What did we do wrong here? What did we do wrong here? I honestly think that maybe in the hourly, I feel like price just wanted to go up. We were in a strong uptrend, and I should have saw that. Should have stayed with the trend. The trend is always stronger than your what do you call it? Confirmations and your confluences, I guess. Especially in a higher time frame, like 1 hour. Maybe I should have checked for 5 minute just in case. I feel like I gotta start doing that. I gotta check 5 minute and 2 minute more instead of just basing my trade off 15 minute. I feel like honestly all of the time frames are important in a trade, no matter which chart you're entering off of. So today is the 5th October. October 5th, 2025. Wait, paste the image. Yo, Nabu, you could talk, bro. Hello?
It's because I'm also like finding stuff for the box. That's what I'm like.
Oh, okay. Price ended up continuing. Oh my gosh, I'm dyslexic. Continue with the trend. Price ended up continuing with the trend and did not revisit the fair value gap. Price ended up continuing with the trend and did not revisit. I feel like I trust I need to stop letting I need to start including higher time frame trends into my trade since they hold more power. Okay, next trade. Asia, where are you? Right here. Okay, so we're 3 candles into Asian session. And what price seems to be doing here is let's see. We are once again in an uptrend. Let's kind of see what okay. So we have a fair value. I'm gonna look at 1 hour and kind of see what the motive is here. So we have a fair value gap right here. Price tends to be moving up. 15-minute. This is what that fair value gap looks like. We just swept liquidity up here, meaning that price could tend to drop into this fair value gap area. Overall, we are in an uptrend on the daily, but we are getting to a point where price could get swept and go into a downtrend since it is reaching our consolidation point. But we're not too worried about that right now. We're worried about our 15-minute trade. I'm honestly betting on price going down into this area to enter in on this 1 hour fair value gap, since it is more attractive than the 1 hour. It holds more power in the 1 hour. We also have, I wouldn't say order block, but we kind of have an order block right here that we can maybe tend to, actually let's look at the hourly and see. Yeah, so this would also be considered order block since it's a big move up. So we want to base our trade off of the retracement down into the imbalance and then take the long trade. This is the 5-minute. We also have a huge order block right here on the 5-minute. 2-minute, same thing. But yeah, for the 15-minute, I want to see if price goes down here to enter in. Add order. Wait, first off, let me put in this. Now, what do I want to do here? We're going to get our fib retracement. And then also use our equilibrium. Yeah, so we would be entering at a pretty good price. Now let's see if price enters in at our trade. Okay, so we entered in, and honestly I'm fine with it going into London session as well. I'm not too picky with that. So yeah, nice. We ended up taking a little longer than expected, but that's okay. It's called day trading for a reason. So yeah, price did end up going into my order block zone, which was great for me, because I feel like not order block zone, my entry, because I feel like recently my entries have been really shit and they've never gotten hit, but yeah, they got hit today, which was really good. And it honestly didn't, like, there was one candle in there, so it means that that fair value gap, which was in the hourly, was correct. Price entered in there multiple times, 3 candles went in there, and then showed a bullish reaction, which was amazing. Price took a little longer price took a little longer than I expected to hit my entry. But ended up going in during London session. And a bit after it, I feel looking at the one gap is way better and reliable. Then looking at the 15-minute yeah. Alright, nice. So that trade was a W. Good trade. I'm on call with my friend, by the way, Nabu, but she's really quiet right now. Here, I'm gonna show you to the camera, Nabu. Say hi. She's one of my best friends. Yeah, dude. They've always been on call with me. All my three of my best friends out there, always on call with me, but they just go quiet whenever I back test. Turn into mice. She's working on the box right now. I put a coop in a box. All right, so we're gonna look at ooh, this low-key looks good. So yeah, big move down, but honestly, I'm looking at 15-minute right now, and it is looking like it is gonna go up. Let me remove these drawings. Okay, so 15-minute, we have entered fair value gap in. We have entered a fair value gap right here. Let me. Actually, I don't want to base my entry off of that, but 1 hour, same thing, kind of. Looks even better on 1 hour, actually, if I'm being honest with you. So right here, we have fair value gap in the hourly that we revisited. We are going in an uptrend. We have an order block right here that needs to be filled. Price is also in. Let's see. Is it in equilibrium? Yeah, it's in a discounted zone right now. And if we match up our equilibrium here, let's see. Yep, also in a discounted price. So if we go along, we set our SL a little below this, what do you call it? This resistance right here that we have. And also, there's a fair value gap right there. The 1 hour. So that's kind of what I want to base my trade off of. 15-minute. It looks like a pretty long trade. Let's shorten it up a little. Alright, yeah. That's what I want to do. Also, daily uptrend. Looks like we've been in a daily uptrend for a while now. And liquidity pools. We broke structure in daily. So I'm not too worried about that, honestly. But we're about to find out and see what happens. So what does price want to do? It's consolidating. I hit my TP, or my SL, sorry. So yeah, price didn't react how I expected it to. It didn't really go up into the zone I was expecting it to go up into. But oh shit, I didn't even show that. My bad. Yeah, so price didn't go up into the zone I expected it to go up into. This is what the trade looked like. Let me just select the bar that I was looking at right here. So yeah, we entered in. This looks better on 1 hour actually. So we entered in right here. In 1 hour, entered in this fair value gap. I thought price was gonna go up, but it immediately went into my SL. swept liquidity down here, and then now I think it's going to go into an uptrend if I do take this trade, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. What I'm going to worry about is the trade I just took. This trade went south. Hoped that price would reverse on the 1 hour for value, but it didn't. I feel like I should have set my SL a little lower just in case it decided to sweep any resting sell orders or any resting liquidity. This is something. But if I'm looking at this correctly, if it did sweep liquidity down in the 1 hour, it should be going up here, especially that we just broke consolidation to the upside. And it's about to be London session. This doesn't really count as a trade. I'm not really going to count this one. But let's just see what happens here if we do decide to go long, since we did break structure. And for this fair value gap, just because it has been, it hasn't been filled yet. So I'll put it down here. Yeah, no, never mind. Price went into a downtrend. Alright. So that is back testing day 24, I'm pretty sure. Or was it 23? Or is it 25? Let me check. Oh no, 24. Alright, so that's backtesting day 24. Thank you guys for watching. And don't forget, bro, chase your dreams. Peace.